encontrar. Menina que vem de lá, sonhando com esse lugar. O sol, esse coração, eu corro pra te encontrar. Menina que vem de lá, sonhando com esse lugar. O sol, esse coração, eu corro pra te encontrar.
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? Nice to see you. Welcome to another episode of Theory Thursdays with your host, Max Wild here. Great to be back. And it's almost the weekend, so I am cheersing to that with some wine. Um, I'm in Berlin, so I get away with drinking earlier than some of you. Um, of course, if you are in New York City, where a lot of our community is, you're welcome to join for a midday drink. That is fine too. Anyway, we are here every day, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central European Time, bringing you uh, an eclectic mix of music production shows as 343 TV, presented by our instructors. For those of you joining us for the first time, Mondays we have tips and tricks with Ableton-Certified trainer Doltrick. Tuesdays we have Tatro Talks with our creative director Tatro, interviewing different artists and music industry reps. On Wednesdays we have Electronic Music Essentials with Lewis Beck, where he kind of talks about everything to do with music production, hardware, and software. Thursdays is Theory Thursdays with me, where I look at making music and producing music through the lens of music theory and how music theory can help you get your ideas out faster and more accurately. Fridays, we have Abe Duque with Abe's Production Playhouse. Great show if you are a up and coming or new producer. Abe is a veteran, is having a long career with everything from DJing to producing to engineering. And Saturdays we have the John Selway's Techno Saturdays. That's a great show to watch. What else? End of the month, we always have Sample Challenge Sunday with Atropolis. So that'll be at the end of the month. You can check out our Discord and enter there to participate. You'll be flipping a sample that has been predetermined. We also have a beat challenge, or a beat battle rather, sponsored by Arturia, which is happening not next week, but the week after that. Information is, again, in our Discord. You should definitely check out our Discord if you haven't already. You can find all cool contests and different forums. You can network, meet other like-minded producers, all that kind of thing. Link is in the description for our Discord channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell key so that you know when we go live. Let's see who is in the chat today. We got John H. Kingston. What's up, John? Nice to see you. We got William Mindreaders. What's up, dude? Let me know where you guys are calling from. Okay, I see we have a lot of people from Asia today. Desi Sonic from India. Hey. Chow Hugh from Beijing. Wow. Ninja Dog. What's up? Chow Hu. Keith. Kai Struck. Let's share ins and be friends. Oh. Rubygram. Okay. Mystic Moth. What's up? Devin Collins. Hello from Texas. What's up, Texas? Simple Sam is here. All right. So, yeah, we're going to do some Feature House today. Let me see. Did I forget anything else? We've got pro sessions this weekend with Toto Shavetta, which is, you can find at 343labs.com. Pro sessions are 2-day workshops with some of the some really exciting DJs, producers. Check that out. Toto Chiavetta is a really dope producer. And we also obviously offer music production classes in all kinds of music production topics like Ableton Live, Logic Pro, mixing and mastering, composition and arrangement, vocal production, sound design, and synthesis. So if you're interested in learning music production, come check out our website, 343labs.com, or our German website, 343labs.de. We have a school in Berlin, school in New York City, and we have lots of classes online. So check those out. I think I'm ready to get started. So today we're going to check out Future House. Last week we did Bass House. There are obviously similarities. I would say that Future House is, I guess, a little later than Bass House. Kind of got big in like the 2010s, I would say. We are going to look at a track by Oliver Heldens. And what I thought I'd do is, instead of kind of making it a track, my own track, I thought we'd take a look at someone else's track, see if we can recreate it. So one really useful skill to have, knowing music theory, is what's known as transcription. Transcribing is when you are able to identify music, the musical elements going on in a song, and can recreate them. If you can do that, then you can learn so much just by recreating someone else's music, that'll really help your own productions. So I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, I see we have Morgan in the chat. Hello, Morgan. Nice for you to join. Morgan works at a really nice French cafe called Le Belfort in Berlin, and I get my coffee there all the time. So this is the track we are going to look at. It's Gecko Overdrive. You will probably have heard it. It is from, I think, 2014, and goes something like this.
Take a moment for yourself. Get close with the lights down low. You and I and no one else. I get the feeling that I wanna explode. Baby, you grab my attention. Tension, burning fever high. Take me to another dimension tonight. The rules do not apply. Can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crushing.
Anyway, that's the track. Really dope track, and we're gonna remake it. So, first of all, to know is that this is obviously really drum and bass heavy again. So drums are a really important element here, and the bass is super catchy in this. So let's start with. I'm just gonna turn this off. We're at 125 BPM. Very typical for Future House. Let's start with the drums, right? So I am going to start with a 4 on the floor, and I'll show you what drums I have available today. I'll give you a rundown of the instruments I'm using. I've got kick, another kick, nothing too crazy. A drum rack that I put together myself. We got a sub bass. We got a bass that I preset that I got off Splice. Right, that's the line basically. Then we got another bass. I think that's too low. There's your sound there from the song. Um, let's see what else we got. We got a lead. And what else? We got strings. Super quiet. All right, let's start with the drums. And by the way, if you have any questions about anything, I totally forgot about to announce the giveaway this week. So every week we have a giveaway, and this week's giveaway is an Arturia plugin of your choice. So if you want to sign up for that, you can do that in the chat. And I think Thomas just dropped the link in the chat there. Let me just see what's going on here in the chat. Is my picture kind of a little wonky or out of focus? I feel like it's not so clear. I don't know if my internet's a little shaky today. But yeah, drop your name in the chat for the, not in the chat, in the sign up for the giveaway. And the giveaway is an Arturia plugin, super dope company. If you haven't checked out their plugins, they make some really nice plugins like Pigments. They make the VC8 collection, which has so many great synths in there. What else? Yeah, some of the Moog synths are remade in there. The DX7, some of the old digital synths. So yeah, definitely check out the Arturia stuff. All right, let's get going with the drums. So we've got 4 on the floor. I think I'm going to go for that, like a high punchy kick, right? And then let's just do the open hi-hat on the upbeats, right? We're doing 8th note upbeats. So this is 2/16 notes, and then this would be, 2/16 notes would be 1/8 note, and then this would be the second 8th note. So the upbeat hi-hat is falling on the second 8th note, right between these two kicks. All right, now let's add a clap. I'm gonna add a low clap and a high clap. So I'm gonna kind of, if you listen to the track, you'll hear that they're alternating claps. All right, now next thing is you want to add a couple extra hi-hats in there, right? So I'm gonna add some like little ghost notes here. And this is kind of your typical garagey kind of sound, right? And you can just kind of add these anywhere around this upbeat hi-hat. And make sure that the velocity, so I'm pulling down the velocity, is lower on these than the main hi-hat here. So you can play around with the velocity. I like to keep these really low. Next thing I like to do is add, obviously, I'm gonna add some groove. You guys already know that. So I'm using Live 11. For those of you that don't know, Live just dropped Ableton just dropped a Live 11. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, it's got some really nice features. We are going to add some groove to this. So grooves are now right in the browser. And let me grab a groove that is a 16th note groove, since I'm using 16th notes. And I think I'm going to use something with swing. There we go. Preview it. This is 8th notes. I don't want that. That sounds nice. That sounds nice too. So the higher the number, the harder the swing. See if there are any questions. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think my internet's a little iffy today. Not sure why. Sorry about that. We'll just have to push through. Those are 32nd notes, don't want those. Let's also check out the logic ones. I mean, the only thing that I can think is let me check my output. Um, hmm. Interesting. Now I'm at 1080p, so doing everything the way I'm normally doing it. Let's hope it just gets better. Okay, let's do some. That's cool too. Grab that. And then we can see which we like best. So let's try it. Drag an MPC 16th. All right. So these are my swing grooves. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to select one of these grooves. All right. Ooh, I like that one. I think I like the third one the best. Oh, sorry, the second one the best. I can change how much I want to apply it. Kind of like it at 100%. All right, let us get to. We're gonna add some variation in a second, but first of all, let's add the sub bass. So let's take a listen to the sub bass, which is playing at the beginning here. So the sub bass is this right here. And by the way, we are in the key of G minor. All right, so the way that I know that is because the bass is actually playing a G. So the sub bass is doing something like this. Let's listen to it one more time. Yeah, something like that. You know what? I'm going to slow this down because I'm not a great piano player. I'm going to slow this down to 110. And I recommend doing that if you're trying to record something that is kind of technical. I think I messed that up. Let me try it one more time. Now let's quantize that to 16th notes. And then we can go in and correct it. Let's go back to 125. And there are definitely some mistakes here. First of all, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to select the same groove, which was the second one. So that note is off. These two notes are off. All right, and then these, I think it's just the latency. And let's make these legato. At least let's make these longer. Make these a little longer as well. Make sure that they're side chained. I think they are. Yep. So as you can see, they are in the key of we're in the key of G minor. There's our root note, and that's our fifth. The root and the fifth are the most important notes in any key because they kind of form the structure of our key. And I can actually turn on my scale tool here, select G, and turn on minor, and I can see now live is showing me all the notes that are in the G minor scale, highlighting the root and all the notes, and I can also hit the scale button here, and it'll show me only the notes in the G minor scale. Cool. Let's head over to the drums again and add a little more variation. So I'm going to duplicate this clip and add some variation in the second part. Let's add a snare there and here. Let's make that a little quieter. Just playing with ghost notes here. And let's duplicate that one more time. Great, let's add a snare roll or snare kind of fill. Where's my other snare? See what that rhythm sounds like. Just a little fill. let's add a little bit of expression here. So turn down the velocity, some of them. I actually wanted that. I wanted that on my snare. Great, let's create another variation. I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to layer that clap with this snare. So I think I'm just going to add that snare here, here, and here. And let's add a little break in here, take out these two kicks. All right, cool. So that is variation 1. And we got variation 2. Now let's add the main melody. So something like that. I'm gonna bring this down again because it's too fast for me to play. And let's try to play it. Let's quantize that. All right, got it. 125. Again, if you turn on the scale tool, you'll see that this is in the key of G minor. So here is my root, which is G minor, and you can see that it's only using the notes from the G minor scale. Now, G minor scale is this scale. Right, and if you take a look at this melody here, this bass line is basically the melody. All right, it's the most important part of the song. And right here we have that same syncopated rhythm that we had last week as well in bass house, the dotted eighth note rhythm. Right, this is an eighth note, and this space here is basically making the note longer by half its value. So that's why it's called a dotted eighth note. I'm just gonna And you can create nice little breaks to kind of give that shape. Oh, I totally forgot. We got to add the vocal, right? So this is the vocal actually starts like this. Yeah, does it start with the yep? Get close with the lights down low, you and I and no one else. I get the feeling that I wanna explode. Baby, you grab my attention, tension, burning fever. Take me to another dimension tonight. The rules do not apply. Baby, you grab my attention, tension, burning fever. Take me to another dimension tonight. The rules do not apply. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crushing this passion, boy, you got my heart on overdrive. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. Alright, I think the hi-hats are a little too quiet here. Not really hearing them come through. Yeah, these need to be a bit louder. Not really hearing them at all. I think there must be a choke chain on this, so let's just check that out real quick. Open hi-hat and is there a choke on this? No, there's not. Why are they not playing? All right. Great, so now we have the drums, the sub bass, so let's add the sub bass to this. Here's the sub bass. Here's the lead bass. We can copy that to this bass as well. Too low, so let's bring that up and that is, oh, shorten this note to give it some definition. Same with this note. All right. So we got. Sorry about the video quality, guys. I think I don't know what's going on. Yeah, just another announcement. We are 343 TV. We're here every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central European Time. And we have different music production shows from Monday through Saturday. And once a month, we have a sample challenge on Sundays. Subscribe to our channel. Click the bell key to be notified. Normally, the internet is a lot better. Yeah, and we've got a giveaway, which is the Arturia, a plugin of your choice by Arturia. So enter your name for that. And yeah, we are a music production school in New York City, Berlin, and online. So if you are interested in learning about music production, come check us out. Let's keep going with this and add a little bit of arrangement. Actually, I'm going to add some strings first of all, just to kind of give this whole thing a bit more body. So for the string, I just want to play a really high string. That is not the string. I could either play the G or I could play the fifth, which is the D. Turn that up a bit. All right, I'm gonna go with a D. I like the D, which is the fifth. So let's make that 4 bars.